everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. So today I'm going to be sitting down to do my March favorites. Now I did pick up some of these at like Beauty Revolution, so I've only been using them for the last 2 weeks, but I've also been wearing makeup a lot in the last 2 weeks. I've been beating my face almost every single day because I'm testing out new things. You know, I'm trying to get my mind off of the situation of the world right now. So yeah, these are genuine favorites, and I definitely feel like I would be reaching for them a lot more frequently in the future. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, now when it comes to priming the skin, you guys know I've been a fan of primers for years and years and years. When I first started my channel, I didn't think I needed a primer because Jaclyn Hill said I didn't need a primer, but oh my god, you guys. This J1 Jelly Pack Primer is so good. Not only does it allow your makeup to sit on the skin so beautifully, but it really just enhances the way your skin looks, which is kind of crazy. Now, you guys know I have sensitive skin, and my skin is very hormonal. Like some days I'll wear makeup for an entire day, and when I remove my makeup, there's no issues. Other times, I wear my makeup for the entire day. It doesn't matter what brand it is, what foundation it is. And I take my makeup off and there's like a red dot here and a red spot there and a little pimple there. And it's just, like, you just never know what you're going to get with my skin. And ever since I've been using this primer, I have not had that issue with my skin. I don't know if maybe my skin's gotten more sensitive as I'm getting older or what the situation is. But I know my mom and my sister have extremely sensitive skin. And I thought, haha! I do not have sensitive, I do have sensitive skin, and it sucks, and I have to be very cautious with what I put on my skin. But I have to say, ever since, like I said, ever since I've been using this, I don't have any issues. I don't have those little itty bitty breakouts, and it's just, I'm honestly shook. I didn't know a primer could work that well, and this is just, it's amazing. It's like this thick jelly consistency, but once you put it onto the skin, it just melts into the skin, and it's just one of those things that I highly recommend everybody should get, especially if you're really concerned about like aging or if you have sensitive skin and stuff like that. This is like a primer and like a hydrating, firming, smoothing treatment all in one, which is really good. Okay, and then moving on to a more silicone based primer. I don't know if these are actually silicone based, but these are like, you know, pore filling primers. So this is the two Benefit primers that I've absolutely been loving and reaching for. We have the original Porefessional, and then we have the Porefessional Hydrate. Now, on some days, you know, the weather is getting hot and cold, and on some days my skin just feels dry, so I will use the Porefessional Hydrate. Today I'm using the Porefessional Original. These are so good, you guys. I know it kind of feels like this is pore minimizing, but it's hydrating. I promise you the texture is out of this world, and you can definitely feel it hydrating your skin more so than this one. So if you guys have oily skin, I highly recommend this one. It is so good. It does all of the things for the smoothing and for the mattifying parts to be done. And this one, if your skin is a little bit on the drier side, highly recommend this. Okay, so next we're going to move on to foundations. Now, my current favorite foundation is the Revlon Colorstay 24 Hour. This is in the shade Toffee Caramel. Now, if you guys are new to my channel, hello, welcome. But if you are OGs, you know that a couple of years ago, I absolutely fell in love with this foundation. I ended up buying my own. I actually borrowed my friend's, fell in love with it. Then I bought my own. And then I don't know what happened between then and like recently. I don't know what happened. I think I was getting very low on my old bottle, and I just maybe decided to give it away because I wasn't using it as frequently. I had a lot more new foundations, so I think maybe that was the case. I also was in university when I bought that foundation, so it could have been just old and I just threw it away just for just. I don't remember giving it to anyone, so I think I definitely threw it away. But this foundation, like getting it in PR recently and just playing with it and just using it, I realized like how much I used to love this foundation back in the day, a couple of years ago. So if you guys have not tried the Revlon Colorstay foundation, this is such a good foundation, and there's tips and tricks you can use to finesse this foundation into becoming more full coverage if you're not into that medium coverage life. Okay, next is the Hello Happy Brightening Flawless Brightening Foundation. Now, this is such a good foundation. This is in the shade 8. And again, this is like a skincare type of foundation. It has like hyaluronic acid in it. It has like flower extracts, all that good stuff. And my skin loves this foundation. I love this foundation. If you guys haven't watched my review, I'll leave it up in the cards so you guys can go ahead and watch. I'll also leave a review of the Revlon one in the cards so you guys can go ahead and watch as well. And it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. It's flawless. It's so beautiful on the skin. Although I will say it doesn't set all the way, so I don't set this part of my face. And if you touch your face or you put your head on a pillow throughout the day, obviously it is going to rub off. But if you set it with a powder, you're pretty much good to go. But overall, really, really enjoying this foundation. It is just stunning. It makes my skin look so blurred and just so perfected. It's just beautiful. And then lastly is my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite. I feel like I need to go buy another bottle just so I have another one on hand because this foundation is so beautiful. This is the Beauty Creations Flawless Stay foundation. This is in the shade FS 9.0. This foundation is just stunning. Like, I'll leave a review up in the card so you guys can go ahead and check it out. It's just like, it just looks so good on the skin. It wears so beautifully on the skin. The coverage is impeccable beyond measure. And I'm just in love with this. Okay, so next we're going to move on to concealers, and I have two brands of concealers that I've actually really been loving. The Revlon Colorstay Full Coverage Concealers are so beautiful. They blend beautifully on the skin. I would say I'm wearing this one today mixed with the Candid. And I will say it does set pretty fast, and that leads me to believe that it's going to last amazingly throughout the day. But these are like full coverage. Like, you don't even have to think about, is it medium, is it full? It's full. It is full coverage, and it is beautiful on the skin. I love to use the shade Hazelnut to contour. This is the number 075, and then I love to use the shade 055 in Chestnut to highlight under my face, under my eyes and the center of my face. And this is just such a beautiful formula. Like, if you guys haven't tried it, please do. It is just, it's really, really good. Like, the coverage is just, like, I'm mad that I've been sleeping on this formulation. And I know it's a little bit pricey considering, I mean, it is available at the drugstore, but when you begin to use this, you'll understand why it's at that price range. It just wears on the skin beautifully. Okay, so next is another high-end concealer. This is the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer in the shade 6. And this is just such a beautiful concealer. Again, it doesn't set as fast as the Revlon one, so you have to work quickly with this one. But this one, you have a little bit of time until it begins to set. But you still have to be fairly quick with it, I would say. More quicker with this one than this one. Like, this one, you can still finesse it, take your time and whatever. I will say that this concealer is probably one of the best concealers I have ever tried to date. It's just so smoothing under the eyes. It's like blurring as well. It just looks so flawless. So flawless that I actually don't want to use this concealer on a regular basis. I just want to use this for special occasions when I know I'm going to be out and about, taking pictures, living my best life, you know. And yeah, this is just such a flawless concealer. I feel like this is like the perfect shade for me, number 6. I think initially I wanted to try out the shade number 5. The consultants were trying to look for shade number 5, but I don't think they had a tester on hand. And then I tried 6 and I was like, this is a beautiful yellow undertone. Let me try this one, and I love it. Okay, next we're gonna go in like a bit of random order because I have like miscellaneous things that I've been loving. Firstly, let's talk about eyelashes. Now, these are the Pinky Goat eyelashes, and I've only tried out the styles Farah and Noura, but I've absolutely love them. They also sent me the shade Tala, but I haven't tried it out yet. And honestly, these lashes are such good quality, you guys. I really enjoy them. They've been loved and they've been used pretty intensely. I feel like I need to stop peeling off the glue on this one because I've used it quite a bit in the last 2 weeks. But these styles are just so beautiful. They feel very lightweight. Like I can go a full day, even if I'm chilling at home, I can go a full day wearing these on my eyes, which is crazy because sometimes I get annoyed with lashes and I just like ripping them off. But these are so good. And also the Gloomy Lash Adhesive from Pinky Goat as well is also really good. It holds the lashes on for like a full day of wear. So usually I use this glue with these lashes just to kind of test them out, but it works stunningly. It's just amazing. Love the Pinky Goat range, and I've seen some of my fellow content creators have so many different styles of these, so it's actually you're spoiled for choice with these lashes, so that's great. And it's at the drugstore, so if you want to use your Clicks Club Card points for some lashes, you can do that. You know, we love using our points for things luxurious, you know. No, just me? Okay. Okay, so next is another set of lashes that I absolutely love, and I'm using the style Grape from this lash brand today. It is so beautiful, you guys. These are the Hebe Beauty Lashes Summer Collection. The packaging is beautiful. The lashes are beautiful. These are a little bit more natural in style, and I find that when it comes to my more dramatic eyeshadow looks like the one I'm wearing today, the natural sort of lashes just look so beautiful and really lets the eyeshadow shine through. So another one of my absolute favorites, and this has been my favorite for the last couple of months, you guys, since I got it. So absolutely insane. This is just so luxe feeling. The quality of these lashes are insane, and another one of my lash favorites. Okay, so moving on to mascara. My favorite mascara has been the Revlon So Fierce Mascara. Initially, I was like, I don't know how good this is going to be because I'm not too much of a fan of the volume length magnified mascara. I just, like, the formula itself is fine, but like the wand of the mascara doesn't really do much to help like lift my lashes or anything. But I mean, if you're looking for just like a coat of mascara just to like coat your lashes, this is perfect, especially if you're going to be wearing falsies. But if you're not wearing falsies and you really want something that's going to, you know, like really make your lashes stand out, the So Fierce mascara is just so beautiful. It has like the silicone wand. It really just coats each individual lash, gives it like volume, and it looks beautiful. Okay, so another thing that I've been loving now, I've had this in my collection for a while. This is the Elegor Glide Gel Liner Pencil in the shade Whiten, and a lot of people are into like the white liner as of recently, and I'm not gonna lie, it just looks so beautiful. I'm also not gonna lie, I've been a fan of the black liner on the waterline, which is crazy. Like, I've never been someone to be obsessed about the black waterline, but there's just certain looks that it just works so well with. Okay, so my two favorite black waterline eyeliners is from, firstly, Pixi. This is the Endless Silky Eye Pen from Pixi. It's called Eye Pen, but it's an eye pencil for sure. And this one is sharpenable. This one just glides so effortlessly on the waterline. I'm not somebody that likes to tug and pull a lot, so you just sort of line and it just glides on beautifully. Of course, Pixi, I am on the PR list, so I do get a lot of PR from Pixi, so thank you, Pixi, for the love. But if you guys are looking for something that you can find at the drugstore, there are online stores that you can buy Pixi from, also called Beauty, if you guys are brave enough to try that route. And then there's also the So Fierce Vinyl Eyeliner from Revlon. This is in the shade Midnight Mystery, and this is also a black, also sharpenable, and also just glides on the waterline so beautifully, so effortlessly, and it really just does all the things for the pots to be done. So these are my two favorites. I reach for them all the time. Okay, next we're gonna go into glosses. Now you guys know I am a gloss girl of note. actually quite crazy, but I am. And I absolutely love the Bodyography Scandal Gloss. This has like lip plumping in it, and it almost has like the cinnamony sort of smell, so I absolutely love this one. Then my current favorite gloss is the Revlon Act Natural. This is like a peachy gloss. It's so beautiful on the lips with like a brown lip liner. Perfect, love this. Then we have the Pixi glosses. So these are my absolute two favorites. We have the Lip Lift Max, which is in the shade Petal Ice, and this is like a light pinky shade, but obviously now it's changed color because I use it over a lot of my lipsticks. This has a lip plumping effect, and it's just so beautiful on the lips. This gloss is stunning and it's everything. And then we also have the Chloe Morello X Pixie Lip Topper. This one is in the shade Parfait. It has like a pinky iridescence to it. So beautiful. There's glosses that I've tried that are absolutely stunning and that are my favorite of the moment. It has to be the Pixi ones. Can't speak. The Pixi ones are just what more can I say? They are just, I love them so much. It is crazy. Okay, and then my favorite bronzing product of the moment has to be the Switch Beauty Duo Actual Cheekbones Powder. This is in the shade number 2. You guys can see there's a cool tone and there's a warm tone, and it's beautiful. I'm using the bronzer on my face today. It just warms up your complexion so well, and I'm just obsessed. Honestly, it is such a good powder, and it is very pigmented. And then my two favorite setting sprays of the moment. First is the Switch Beauty Glass Skin Edition Superhero Spray. This is just so beautiful on the skin. It just gives me like a beautiful luminous finish to the skin, which is just stunning. I mean, y'all can see my highlight and my face just glow for days. It's beautiful. And then another setting spray that I've been enjoying is the Zaki Refreshing Mist Spray with Rose and Aloe. Sometimes I spray this when I'm not wearing makeup throughout the day, just to kind of like refresh my skin. And then also to like set your makeup and like prep for makeup. It's also quite decent. This is also proudly South African, and yeah, it just works really well for my skin. I haven't had any issues with this, and this would work perfect as a toner as well. So I've also been enjoying this, and I've also been using this to kind of wet my soap with my soap brow, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it definitely is giving me a better effect than if I had to spray my soap with water. Does that make any sense? I don't even know, but it's probably because there's like really good ingredients in here. So there's rose water, hyaluronic acid, witch hazel, rose hip oil, vitamin E, all the good stuff is in here. Okay, and then lastly, my favorite lip product, especially you guys know I've been doing a lot of colorful looks recently. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lip in the shade Dubai. It is the most palest, most stunning nude ever of life. It's like basically my skin tone if I just put this on my lips. But it is just such a beautiful nude. Actually, not even my skin tone, maybe a little lighter and neutral. But it is just such a beautiful shade. If you guys are looking for a nude, highly recommend this. It works with mauvey lip liners. It works with brownie lip liners. It just is absolutely stunning. So that is it for this video. That is it for my March favorites. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to slay all day every day with and without makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.